we're actually going to treat your senses with 20 songs. And as you know, jazz originated in America, and it has evolved throughout its 100 plus years of existence. And it's assimilated with different other types of music genres. And these 20 songs will actually be very variative indeed. It's a combination of, or I would like to use a vocabulary that I don't think exists in the dictionary. It's songs that has been jazzified, if there is such word, right? We're gonna listen to the maestro playing songs that are obviously standard jazz songs, jazz standards, I should say. We're also going to listen to rock, pop, Indonesian songs, even nasheed that's actually been jazzified. Now we're going to divide this whole couple of hours into two sessions. The first session will be 10 songs, and the second session will be another 10 songs. And I think we need to get down to business now. You're here for the music, so I think let's give a round of applause to our first two performers. I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Ade Ang and also Miss Novita Anggraini. While they get themselves comfortable, let me again just tell you a bit of a profile in regards to both of our musicians here, most especially the prodigy, I should say, Mr. Ade Ang. Ade Ang was a child prodigy born blind in Colchester, England on January the 15th, 1994. Starting at 2.5 years old, he taught himself to play the piano and eventually to write music. Later in the USA, he began making a name for himself in the Chicago jazz community, including performances at the Chicago Winter Jazz Festival and the Chicago Jazz Festival. Robert Irving III, Ramsey Lewis, Dick Hyman, Coco Elsie's Javier are some of Chicago's jazz cornerstones responsible for mentoring this young talent. While in Indonesia, Ade appeared numerous times as a solo pianist at recitals and performed at many prestigious jazz festivals, such as the infamous Jakarta International Java Jazz Festival. Jazz soprano, Indonesian's music legend, encouraged Ade to show his talents in solo rather than group performances. Ade's unusual solo piano recital at the Sydney Opera House in Australia in 2011 received high acclaim from both jazz musicians and critics. He's been billed as unique. Why? Because he's one of only a few disabled musicians who have done solo recitals at the Sydney Opera House. When I called him as an international jazz prodigy, it's because he's already performed in more than at least four continents: Australasia, the Americas, where jazz was actually born, Asia, and of course, just recently Europe. He just came back actually for a 25-day stay in Milan to perform jazz. As one of the 2014 Yamaha Young Performer Artists Competition winners, he performed at the YYPA's awards presentation and concert held in June 23, 2014 at Ball State University's Emmons Auditorium in Muncie, Indiana. It also served as the kickoff concert for the Music for All Summer Symposium presented by Yamaha. Of course, we need to have a bit of an introduction also for our wonderful singer, Miss Novita Anggraini. Now she, as I said in the beginning, she has a big passion for jazz. Actually, when she studied, she was already singing jazz, and she continued that even from 1993 to 2005. But just like many people, they start having families, reality comes in, and then she basically prioritized on her family duties, being a housewife. But I have a feeling that maybe tonight she might actually be interested in revisiting her passion in jazz too. Now without further ado, there's 20 songs in the list. I think we're going to get started. The first song that we're going to actually listen to is an Indonesian patriotic song. We're going to sing it in two parts. The first part will be its original format, which is composed by, well, for Indonesians, you'd know Ismail Marzuki, a very famous Indonesian composer. And the second part, that's where we jazzify things, right? We're going to basically listen to this song, Ala Ade Ang. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
Indonesia Pusaka. Indonesia tanah air meta pusaka abadi nan jaya. Indonesia sejak dulu kala tetap dipuja-puja bangsa. Di sana tempat lahir peta dibuai, dibesarkan bunda, tempat berlindung di hari tua sampai akhir menutup mata.
ladies and gentlemen, I did say that we're going to treat your senses with really good music tonight, and that was just still one. There's 19 to go. So we're actually going to resume and go to the next songs, I should say. 2 songs in our song list.